Hi guys, it's Fred Gillen again, and we're just going to go through and have a look and see how our rating for page one of Google has progressed. You may remember that we actually did a brief capture of the page a couple of weeks ago, and let's check it out. One thing I want to demonstrate is that we used the power of video to help us promote both our clients, and just as this demonstration we're going to show you how we can actually get our own website listed. So if I go to YouTube, and we're up at YouTube, just at the basic login, and in the YouTube search box I'm going to type in page one of Google. So you can imagine how many results we're going to get for that and what the results are. So there are 8,240 results for page one of Google. We're not on the top, we're not here. Let's have a quick look down. We'll scan the page and see if we've got anywhere on the listing. And where are we? Let's have a look down here. So as we get down the page, you can actually see that we are listed on YouTube. This is my login, so we can go and have a look at this video. And it's one of our... Okay guys, what I'm about to show you now is some real action. We actually had a website of our client. So that's one of our videos that is residing on YouTube and we can get found. So that just gives you an example of the power of video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go to Google itself. That's the web search page, and we'll have a look and see what we can find at page one of Google. Excuse me. So let's go with google.com. Page one of Google. So we'll go with page one of Google. That's good enough for us. And let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got quite a lot of... this chap here is doing pretty well. We'll have to see if we can knock him off. We're not anywhere on page one yet. Let's see if we're on page two. You may remember last time we were actually on page 3 of Google. If not, let's have a look. We can have a look at that other video. We're not on page 2. We are actually on page 2. Here we are here. I missed it. But there we are. So we're page one of Google.com. We're now the 3rd generic listing on page 2 of Google in a short time frame. So that gives you an example of the power of SEO, but you need to be working at it. You can't just let it sit there. If you do, you're not going to get listed. You need to do some real action every evening. We have our guys look at this every night, do a few tweaks, and it's not quite black hat, but we do some stuff in the background to get us listed. So we'd expect in the next week or two that we will actually have a listing on page one of Google for the search term page one of Google. So that search term alone is pretty horrendous, because if you have a look up here, if we go back to our first page, you'll actually see that for that search term we've actually got 1 billion entries, and we're in the first 20 listings. That's not a bad effort. Let's put it inside quotes and see what we get, see if we get any better results. A little bit different. We've got 7 million. Our SEO guy is the 3rd generic listing. I'm going to have a look here and see. Let's have a look. that's an actual business directory listing in Australia, and it's actually got us listed. So we have had some success with that. We'll go back to our original page. So we have got a listing on page 2, just under the full quotes, just looking for the exact search term. Let's go and see how we go here. Page 3. Page 1 of Google, we're on page 3. There we go. Right? So we're on page 3 for both the full in quotes full term search and for a variety of not an exact search. So for the exact search we're on page 3, and for the unenclosed quotes we're on page 3 as well. So we're doing okay. We hope to do better than that, and we will be working on it. So watch this space. My name is Fred Gillen, and we get businesses listed on page 1 of Google. That's our job.